What to do when I don't know what to do? That is a great question, and this question immediately tells me that you are looking for answers from outside. You are stuck in looking for answers in your outside environment. Why? Because you are spending your time in thoughts, you are spending your time by mostly using your rational part of the brain. And the function of your rational part of the brain is to accept numbers, is to accept words, is to seek for answers from outside, is to look for solutions, is to do what others are telling you. And we learn to rely on this part of the brain through our schooling, through working in intellectual jobs, and through going to universities. That's what they teach us, how to rely on our rational part of the brain. They make us believe that this is the most important part of our brain. But in reality, your creative, your infinite part of the brain is at least 1,000 times more effective. And your rational part of the brain will never ever tell you what your purpose is on this planet and what to do next, because that's not the function of rational part of the brain. Its function is to process information. That's it. So when you ask what to do next, in fact you already know the answer. It is deep inside of you, and it is the voice of your heart. And in your childhood or in your teenage years, most likely you already knew the answer consciously. You were already doing what's truly inspiring for you. But later, when you grew up, you know, your parents probably told you, now you have to get a job, now you have to earn money. That's when you started to look around. That's when you forgot your true identity. So you looked around and you saw that, you know, like this job earns that amount of money, this job earns that amount of money, and that's what you learn, you know, from outside. And then by relying on your rational part of the brain, you made this decision that, okay, now I have to do this. But this is the complete opposite way of looking at reality, because reality is created, is not accepted. So the sooner you accept the fact that you are here not only to spectate but also to create, that's when your heart starts to opening up. And it is very important for you now to identify your highest values, because your highest values reflect your ultimate purpose, why your soul chose to come into this planet, to choose this particular body, to be born in this particular family, because there is a certain purpose. So each person has a certain hierarchy of values. There are things that are totally not important for us, things that we are totally uninspired to do. Then there are things somewhere in the middle, and then there are our highest values. When you live according to your highest values, you are spontaneously inspired from within to wake up each morning and to fulfill your highest values. You have energy, you have motivation, you have confidence, your space and time horizons expand, and you start seeing into the future. You become a visionary, you become a natural leader, and you attract other people to help you towards fulfilling this purpose. That's how it works. Sounds simple, but it's very hard when you are lying to you. In fact, I was lying to myself for 9 years straight, completely relying on my rational mind, and I was like a victim. I was a prisoner of my mind, and it was very hard for me to escape. I had to repeat the process of identifying my highest values for 5 times over the course of 2 years. I have to read many books. I have to read. I had to listen to interviews of masters, you know, on this topic, until finally dawned on me, you know, until I finally understood how this reality is being created and manifested. I understood that there is no other way than just to accept who am I, just to look at the mirror and see deeply, you know, who am I. That's what you need to do as well. The very first and the most important step for you is to identify your highest values. Then you will see if your life is currently reflecting your highest values, if you are fulfilling your highest values. Because, I mean, if you ask this question, what to do when I don't know what to do, it is very likely that you are not living according to your highest values. It is very likely that you are living with injected values, with something that came to you from society, something that your boss told you, your teacher told you, or your parents told you, or in the media or TV, anything. So, identify your highest values, and this question will just go away. I mean, every day you will, I mean, when you reconnect to your soul and to your ultimate purpose, you are getting messages every day, you know. Like for this video, you know, like, do you think I just sit down and I think, what should I talk and what topic should I cover? No, everything is communicated to me from above. It just, you know, it's a bit better than Wi-Fi, I would say, you know, because Wi-Fi was created by human, and this Wi-Fi, you know, it was created by God, and you know, it's an automatic connection. But you need to be connected. You need to have turned on your reception, and you can only do that by reconnecting to your highest values, to your purpose, to your soul, and to the ultimate creator. Identify your highest values and you will eliminate this question, what to do next. You will already know the answer. You will not be dependent on others. You will not be a child anymore. When you stop looking for answers from the outside, when you stop accepting reality as something given to you and something that cannot be changed, when you stop, you know, living in this kind of prison, that's when you become an adult. That's when you are reborn, when your soul is reborn into this life, so that you can actually start living. You can actually start serving humanity. You can actually start fulfilling your purpose and your highest values, the reason why you came on this planet. Because, I mean, if you don't do it, well, there is no purpose to live. You know, in your next life, you will not have made any progress. You will have to repeat, you know, the same lessons over and over again until you learn and until you do what you are destined to do, until you finally believe and accept that, you know, there is no other way for you. It's only this authentic way for you. You cannot copy anyone else.